Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So, you're trying to figure out this whole Capricorn man situation, huh? Trying to crack the code? Well, buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to dive deep into the mysterious minds of these stoic fellas and explore the top 5 things that happen when you ignore a Capricorn man. Get ready for some serious astrological tea. Let me tell you, understanding these celestial sea goats can sometimes feel like trying to translate ancient hieroglyphics. Am I right? But don't worry, I'm here to be your official translator. We're going to break down their reactions, decode their behavior, and by the end of this video, you'll be fluent in Capricorn. So grab your notebooks, grab your snacks, and get ready to unlock the secrets of the Capricorn man. Okay, first up on our list of Capricorn reactions to being ignored is distancing. Yep, you heard that right. These guys are like the masters of emotional distancing. Remember, Capricorns are all about practicality and discipline. They're ruled by Saturn, the planet of structure and boundaries, so they're not afraid to create some space when they need it. Think of it like this. You ignore a Capricorn man, he builds a wall, not out of malice, but out of self-preservation. It's their way of protecting their hearts and their energy. So if your Capricorn man suddenly seems a little more distant than usual, don't panic just yet. It might just be his way of dealing with the situation. Next up on our Capricorn Chronicles is their tendency to channel their energy into their work when they're feeling ignored. Remember how I said these guys are ambitious? Well, that ambition doesn't just disappear when they're feeling down. In fact, it might even intensify. Think of it like this. Work becomes their sanctuary, their safe space where they can pour all their focus and energy into something productive. So if your Capricorn man seems extra busy with work after you've given him the cold shoulder, it's not necessarily because he's trying to avoid you, although that might be a factor too. He might just be using work as a way to cope and distract himself from the emotional turmoil. Now, let's talk about the Capricorn man's favorite pastime, overthinking. Okay, maybe it's not their favorite, but they are really good at it. When a Capricorn man feels ignored, he's not just going to sit around and wonder what went wrong. Oh no, he's going to analyze the situation with the precision of a forensic scientist. He'll replay every conversation, every interaction, every text message, trying to pinpoint the exact moment things went south. Remember, Capricorns are ruled by logic and reason, so they crave understanding. They want to make sense of the situation, even if it means driving themselves a little crazy in the process. So if your Capricorn man starts asking a lot of questions or seems lost in thought, it's not because he's trying to interrogate you. He's just trying to piece together the puzzle in his mind. Alright, moving right along to our next Capricorn quirk, becoming even more reserved than usual. Now we all know Capricorns aren't exactly the most emotionally expressive signs in the Zodiac. They're not exactly known for wearing their hearts on their sleeves. But when they're feeling ignored, they tend to retreat even further into their shells. They might become quieter, more withdrawn, and less likely to share their thoughts and feelings. It's like they're building a fortress around their hearts, and the drawbridge is firmly up. So if your Capricorn man suddenly seems more closed off, don't take it personally. It's just his way of protecting himself from getting hurt. Last but not least, we come to the final stage of Capricorn ignore-induced behavior, the commitment test. Now this one might seem a little counterintuitive. You'd think that if a Capricorn man was feeling ignored, he'd be more likely to cling on for dear life, right? Wrong. Remember, these are proud, independent creatures. They need to know that you're truly invested in the relationship, that you're willing to put in the effort. So how does a Capricorn man test your commitment? He might pull back a little, see how you react. He might not be as readily available as he once was. He might even seem a little distant. But it's all a test, my friends. A test to see if you'll fight for him, if you'll meet him halfway. So there you have it, folks. The 5 things that happen when you ignore a Capricorn man. Remember, these are just general tendencies, and every Capricorn is different. But hopefully, this video has given you a little more insight into the mind of this complex and often misunderstood sign. Just remember, communication is key in any relationship, but it's especially important with a Capricorn man. If you're feeling ignored, don't be afraid to speak up. Let him know how you're feeling, and be open to hearing his perspective as well. And who knows, with a little understanding and effort, you might just be able to break down those Capricorn walls and build a love that's truly unbreakable. Until next time, stay fierce, stay fabulous, and keep those Capricorn men on their toes.